Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another edition of High School Baseball here on Heart of Ohio Sports. We are live here in Sycamore, Ohio from Warrior Field for tonight's N10 matchup between the Mohawk Warriors and the Carey Blue Devils. I'm Nate Mullins on the call tonight with Dalton McComas and Greg the Wizard Kinn. We have Kennedy Deemer and Emma Meglin on camera crew for us tonight. Thanks for tuning in here with us on Heart of Ohio Sports. We are just underway as Blue Devils lead it off here in the top half of the first. It's a 2-1 count.
Got things started right on time today, Nate.
They weren't messing around. Right at 5 o'clock. Boston Ritter at the plate for the Blue Devils. Swung on and missed. Ritter batting .393 coming into this one. 28 at-bats, 11 hits. Leads the team in runs scored with 19 out of that leadoff spot. Also leads the team in steals with 7. That one low, and it's a full count. On the mound for the Warriors today, N10 Clouse gets the start. This will be his second start of the year. Here's the payoff. This one swung on, hit to third, and it's through the infield, and that's going to be a leadoff base hit for the Carey Blue Devils. Just past the glove of the third baseman as Bryce Hannum, or is that Brady Hannum? Not Bryce.
You got to figure out which one.
Showing my age. Bryce Hannum graduated a couple years ago. It's Brady Hannum down at third base. Just past his glove, though. We got a leadoff runner at first. Nobody out.
Oh.
Ball gets away from the catcher, and the
fence.
runner will advance to second base. Landon Terrace at the plate. Batting .400. 35 at-bats, 14 hits, 4 doubles.
So we are working on our other camera right now, so this is just the only angle we
This
have.
one bunted down the third base line and foul.
Nice, but yep, just outside the line.
They're still working on that action camera, but it is getting close to being ready to go. Right now you're looking at the pitch cam as N10 Clouse comes set. 1 ball, 1 strike. Runner at second, nobody out. Here's the pitch. This one high. Terrace showed bunt, pulled it back. Clouse comes set, checks the runner. Here's the 2-1. Bunted right in front of the plate.
Nice.
Catcher barehands it, bobbles. Throw to first is not in time as Patrizzi just was not able to grab it firmly with his bare hand there. Tried to just snag it out of the air, but just bobbled it just for a second. That was just all the time Terrace needed to make it down to first base. And now you have runners at first and third, nobody out.
That thing took a nice bounce just a foot out in front of him there. Ooh. It was a tasty boy.
That'll bring up Garrett Hall. Hall comes into this one batting .410 and 39 at-bats. 16 hits, 5 of those doubles. And he leads the N10 in RBIs with 15. That didn't sound good. Thunder.
No.
They're going to because of the thunder, they're going to make us wait. That'll be a 30-minute pause in the action until there's no more thunder. So we'll be waiting at least for 30 minutes here. As we just got this one underway. And before we even get started here, Blue Devils at the corners, nobody out.
Whoa.
Whoops. We might have to take a pause, maybe a timeout. There's another thunder, so that'll delay it another 30 minutes. Anytime there's an instance of lightning or thunder, it'll reset the clock. And there needs to be at least 30 minutes with no lightning or thunder in order for them to resume play. And with looming weather overhead, they're not taking any chances here today. And I don't blame them. It's been unpredictable lately. This was not even in the forecast. We checked the forecast this morning and didn't say anything about rain. And then on the way out here, I'm like, wait, what is this? What's going on?
Yeah, it's one of our favorite things about springtime, isn't it? The unpredictableness of Old Man, or it's Mother Nature. Which one is it? It's not Old Man Winter anymore.
Old Man Spring.
Old Man Spring. Everything's an old man.
I'll say if they do that, if there's another instance of thunder or lightning here, we might just go ahead and end the broadcast and come back when they resume play, because we've got some equipment that's going to need covered here. And rather than just sitting here trying to talk for a half hour and fill the air.
I have the screen pulled up that we can go to here if you want, until we figure out anything more. We can come back on.
Yeah.
We can keep the stream going. But
if we do decide to end the stream for a little bit, we'll go ahead and come back and announce it before we decide to end the broadcast. But we will come back with the game. If they decide to resume the game, we'll be back with the action here in just a little bit. But once again, you're watching high school baseball right here on Heart of Ohio Sports. We're live from Sycamore, Ohio. This is the Mohawk Warriors versus Carey Blue Devils N10 matchup here, and we'll be back after this. right, folks, we're going to have to wrap this up. It's starting to come down a little harder here, and I'm not sure they're going to resume this game. I hope that they do, and if they do, we might stick around to see if they decide to resume, but it's looking like this weather's going to get a little bit worse before it gets any better. So we're going to wrap this up.
If anything changes, just look for another stream that'll start up. If not, we'll keep you in the know.
All right, folks, this has been Heart of Ohio Sports. Thanks for tuning in here with us. Have a great day.